One. I think we're live. We live, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful, December 12th, 2024. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, midnight, wherever you're in the world. I'm sorry, a great day myself, and we are joined by Mr. Real Texas Politics, like the usual.
Hello.
The usual suspect, and yeah, we are here. There's a lot to get to. Got to talk about the 2028 stuff. Got to talk about the House because Democrats, yeah, their pathway to the House majority is,
They got a weird. Well, they're looking into districts. I don't know
bullshit.
if this
That's
is
their
like
targets. I don't care if they're claiming that, oh, this is what we got to look at. No, half those districts are like, okay, maybe, but like the other half are just delusional. But before we
they're
get into
banking
it,
on Trump basically doing mass deportations of Cubans and thinking that it's gonna shift like Miami-Dade 50 points to the left or something.
basically. Alright, now before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. These are great ways to support the daily content, but if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, best way is sending super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much of chat as possible, but usually super chat's best way to get your questions answered. A glitch Eevee for 2. Biden pardoned Chinese spies in a CP owner. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, he did like a mass pardon of like thousands of people.
Really?
Yeah. Oh hey, what's up, E?
What's
Hello,
up?
you. Hello. So yeah, oh, he just leaves. Wow. The
Trolling.
agent joins for 5 seconds and leaves. Wow, thank you.
Doing a little trolling.
Thank you. Why join? Thank you. What was that about?
Sorry, I temporarily died. What's up?
Sure, you died. So yeah, apparently Biden pardoned a Chinese spy and a CP owner today.
Yeah, we're talking about the mass pardons he did like yesterday.
I did not know about
Oh.
this. Biden pardon.
Joe Biden pardoning bad people. Wow.
Yeah, holy shit, it's roughly 1,500 sentences? What the hell?
We're not gonna know about all the bad shit he did for like 3 weeks because just
Real.
good luck going through that shit.
Yeah. Biden commutes roughly 1,500 sentences and pardons 39 people in biggest single day act of clemency. Why is he doing it now? Why?
Because he's out of office in a month.
I know, but
This
what,
is
don't they
pretty
usually
regular.
do it to the last second? Like,
I mean, he doesn't give a fuck anymore.
I
Why would he?
guess.
It
But
basically is the last second.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
usually it's like January like 18th or whatever they do this.
yeah. But you gotta understand, this guy's what, like 80, 82,
Fair enough, he
83?
may die tomorrow.
Like, there's tomorrow is not a guarantee. So
I
And-
guess.
Shit, we could have President Harris for like a week or something.
I would
That's
be
possible.
so pissed off if she becomes 47th president. and
Oh, yeah, then we gotta redesign the merch. It's
we
gonna
gotta
suck.
redo all the merch. Are you kidding me?
That would
Anyways,
suck. Yeah. Lord Rhino for 5. The UK has officially banned puberty blockers for those under 18. Finally win for my country. They did?
Okay,
Hey,
yo,
look.
I'm
Yeah.
back. The hallway is finally cleared,
All
so
right,
I'm
welcome to the
back.
stream.
What did I miss? What did I
Nothing.
miss?
So yeah, apparently
We're
Biden...
just talking about the mass pardons that Biden did yesterday.
Yeah, apparently, like, it was a CP owner and, like, freaking some...
What the fuck?
That's what some people are saying. I cannot confirm that's real, but I'm not going to look it up for obvious reasons, so I'm not going to look that up.
Just goes to show these are the libs. So when Trump pardons people, you know, he just pardons like rappers who do shit, and then the libs pardon CP people.
Yeah, and apparently a Chinese
Like, bro.
spy or something. I don't know anything. It's
Okay,
very
I would
sketchy.
pardon them. I would pardon the Chinese spy.
Why?
Because I'm a CCP bot, dude, on
Oh my
Twitter. That's what
gosh.
everyone's. Dude, Trump is. I'm vindicated. I'm so fucking vindicated though. Trump is bringing Xi to the inauguration. I'm so
Well,
fucking
I
vindicated.
think that's more just an FU to him. I don't think it's real. I don't think he's gonna do that.
He is. He's gonna show up. Trust the
Would
process.
President Z actually show up for that?
Yes, he would.
How would you know? You know him?
Yes, I'm a CCP bot, dude.
Oh my gosh. All right, but yeah, so yeah, Biden commutes a bunch of people's sentences for no reason, and it sounds like it's not even like some random people. Apparently, it's really bad people.
do you guys
So-
remember when? Biden was like, "Hey, we're gonna commit the sentences of everyone in federal prison that's only in there for like possessing weed," and then 0 people got pardoned.
Yeah, he never did that, right?
Didn't like Trump do that? Like that
Well,
was
no.
like the
Okay.
first
Well,
step
no.
I
The
would take.
problem is no. The problem is he tried to do that. The thing is, there was nobody in federal prison for a non-violent weed charge. They were always. What happens is nobody in this country is put in federal prison for just possessing weed. It's normally tacked on to an actual crime.
Yeah.
So the whole like, oh my god, this person's in prison for 20 years for possessing weed is not a thing because they're actually in 20 they're actually in prison for 20 years for either trafficking it or because they had weed on them at the time while they were caught committing an actual like bigger crime.
Yeah, so that's like, I've always thought about that, like, I never bought into the crap like, oh yeah, these people are in for jail for 30 years because of weed. I'm like, wait, what? Why? But
Like-
yeah, most of the time it's like, yeah, they did some other very bad stuff.
Like there are some people in state prisons for just possessing weed, but it's like, it's 5 years or whatever. It's not fucking
Which
20.
is still stupid, but
No, I still disagree with it at the same time. It's like the law is the law.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, this poor soul was doing an illegal drug. How? Please, free my man. He didn't
free my
do.
man. Yeah, but yeah, so, I don't know. What you saying, Luke?
I said free my man, dude. What do you think
Yeah.
I said?
He
Oh.
didn't do.
No, you did the thing.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing, man. Didn't do nothing.
Alright, so, spend money in actual swing states. Wait, what? Alright, so yeah.
Trump needs to leak the list. Trump needs to leak the
Oh
list.
my
I think you
gosh.
know which
What's
list I'm
your
talking about.
What's your fascination with the list, bruh? Why?
Because I want it leaked. I want that to be the October surprise for the midterms, and then all the Dem senators are on it. Trust the process.
Yeah, just leak only the bad parts for Dems. Nothing else.
Real.
No,
Oh,
dude, it's all fun and games until John Ossoff and Jeff Jackson are on the list.
I
Then it's
highly
over.
doubt they would be on the list, but
Trust the plan. We'll add them if they're not.
you'll add them? What do you mean you'll add them?
We'll just edit the documents. Like you guys know that the jib jab where like George Bush was like
Yeah.
drawing on the Constitution, like we just draw the names in.
Yeah, just like some shitty like writing you could tell it's fake.
Yes, dude.
Alright,
And then just call people a conspiracy theorist if they say it's false. I want to do this stuff so bad because they did it to us for so many years. We got to do it back to them, you know? Just
Right.
like do something so obvious and then say it's a conspiracy theory if you point it out.
General Hydra for 5. Kari Lake is gonna be the voice. Is going to be a voice of Americans, and Pete Hegseth is be confirmed for defense. Yeah, so Kari Lake got hired for some position I never heard about. Like,
No, it's basically state-run U.S. media for foreign countries. That's what Voice of America is.
I never heard of this, but good riddance.
It's
to, like-
real, yeah. Good, because now we're actually gonna flip. We're actually gonna win a statewide office in Arizona for
I
once.
swear, if
because
she
Lake's
runs
not
again
running.
despite that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I
like,
wouldn't put it past her, but
but like,
yeah.
what's the why do we have state-run media? Why in foreign countries? What's the point?
Because, well, I mean, to be fair, the BBC operates here. You know,
I
like there's a
guess.
BBC. But I don't know. It's gonna be funny seeing like Kari Lake is gonna single-handedly like being the voice of America is gonna destroy our reputation everywhere, dude.
You know what'd be funny? Like, Doge, like, they're gonna cut a bunch of, like, government operations. Well, that's the first thing they cut. Day one. They just give rid of
Well, no,
it.
because then she's gonna be out of a job, and then she's gonna run for governor. So we're just gonna give her like the bare minimum. She can like broadcast out of like a broom closet, dude.
Yeah, just like
you
a
know?
broom closet. Just, like, we give her, like, $10.
Not even a background, dude. Just doesn't even get background.
Yeah, she doesn't get
Just
green
the
screen.
closet
It's just a shitty,
Just the-
like, closet, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
in the Doge office. It'll be in the Doge office.
Maybe a hostage video. But, alright. So,
That's what we'll make it look like.
yeah, alright. So, anyways, yeah, Biden commutes roughly 1,500 sentences, which is just for no reason. I mean, it sounds like these are bad people. These do not sound like people that did anything.
That
not
reminds
bad.
me, right? Didn't we trade like the Merchant of Death for like a
Yes!
lesbian basketball
we
player?
traded Merchant of Death for one of the most deadliest people on
God,
earth.
this administration's been so amazing. You know,
Like, why did we do
it's been
that?
so amazing.
Anyone know to this day why
I
we
don't
did
know.
that?
I don't know. I guess
Wokeness.
he needed the DEI
Okay.
points. I guess. I don't know.
Wokeness.
Wokeness, surely. But yeah, for those that
Yes,
don't know, we traded away the Merchant of Death. Like, what's his actual name though?
I don't know.
No, I hate to break it to you though, yeah, but woke is a dead term. It's DEI now. That's the term. we use.
It's Victor
Change-
Bout.
We're changing.
Victor Bout. Yeah. So for those that don't know, this guy's killed God knows how many people. He's
Yeah,
not
the
a good
Merchant of
person.
Death is
Yeah.
what his name was. Yeah.
He's killed
And
so many
Biden
people.
Biden was like, "Yeah, we'll free you in order to get this lesbian basketball
We hate
player back."
America.
Like that's
She said some horrible stuff about America. It's like, what?
No, and here's the thing, it'd be one thing if she was like detained unjustly, but she willingly brought weed into Russia, one of the most strict countries on drugs in the world. Like
That's her fault.
it's not like it's not like she just went there and was like speaking the truth. No, she willingly brought weed into a country like that. She deserved to be in jail there for a while. Like
This is a good chat. Biden thought it was LeBron.
Now, is Brittany Griner actually a she? Never mind.
A what?
I don't know what those words
Is Brittany
mean.
Griner actually a she?
Anyways, the thing. Anyways.
Yeah,
Uh,
the thing.
American Nerd for 2. Imagine if Kari Lake was put in charge of PBS. Oh, God. That'd be horrible.
Put her in charge of PBS Kids.
there's a reason he put her in charge of like Voice of America, which probably has like 10 viewers, and all of them are probably in Guam, and they're
in
boomers.
Guam. And like probably like South Korea or something. Like, yeah, it's like no one watches that.
No,
Yeah,
they're all
maybe
in North
Mearsheimer.
Korea.
Yeah, Mearsheimer fan
North
probably
Korea.
watches it. Yeah, Mearsheimer fan probably watches it in South Korea. Probably it, like the only viewers.
All right. Yeah, Biden thought it was LeBron. Yeah, that would have funny if that he thought it was LeBron James. That was in Russia. And that's why he gave them the Merchant of Death. All right. All right. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, Biden did some dumb stuff like usual. What a surprise. We got to talk about the House stuff. Do you guys hear about this? I don't. Real Texan did.
I do got to get going though,
Alright,
but it was
see
nice
ya.
being on.
They posted
Yeah.
some
So
chats.
what is the House
Yeah, you
looking
hear
at
about this?
Yeah, so they're looking into
What?
they're looking in the Trump plus like 30 seats in Miami.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Like they're under the assumption that Trump's going to deport like every single Cuban in the country.
Yeah, so
So
this is a real thing. Democrats are actually targeting these districts. The below races with quality candidates and strong campaigns could become competitive given the makeup of these districts. Iowa 2nd, Florida 7th, Florida 15th, the 27th, 28th, Andy Barr with Kentucky 6th, Minnesota 1st, Minnesota 8th, Missouri 2nd, New York 2nd, Ohio 10th, Oklahoma 5th, Tennessee 5th, Texas 23rd, South Carolina 1st, North Carolina 11th. For those that don't know, basically all these seats are like Trump plus 15 or more.
We don't understand. Trump is going to be, he's going to have a 3% approval rating a month after taking office.
These freaking idiots. But here's the thing, though. This confirms to me that Democrats, their pathway to House is not that simple. It's not.
I mean, it is. They just don't know what they're doing. Like, there are plenty of like marginal Trump seats. They've got a couple of. That's the problem, though. There are like what 2 Harris Democrats or two Trump seat two Harris seat Republicans left.
Yeah, Lawler and Bacon. That's it.
And Bacon, poor fella is probably. We say he's done every time, but I think he actually is done this time. Like just straight up. Like it's gonna be. The problem is. We just don't know how blue is this going to be. Are we talking D+5 or D plus like 8 or 9? Because it's always to the left of the environment, but Trump just won by 1.5 points. So like, is it going to?
They probably think that tariffs are going to cause like the Great Depression 2.0.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking on.
So like, okay, like, are we expecting it to go like back to like D+5 levels, or are we going back to like 2018? Because the environment is very.
No, they're banking on like D+30 or something.
It's fucking something
these idiots. They are banking on. They literally need 2018 again for them to have not just a house, like an actual House majority. That's our problem.
Senate majority.
I mean, they can't do anything. Like, okay, you got Michael Lawler, which was I still think was like within 1,000 votes or whatever. So that's not really a Harris district, which might have went to Trump. I don't know yet, but Bacon's the only one that for sure went to Harris. So
I was gonna say, I think they confirmed it. It was I think it was like Harris +1 or 2, which for being a Biden +10 district,
yeah, and that seat's gonna trend right. So I don't know, like, and then how many like Trump Democrat seats are there? Like 20?
Yeah, there's a ton of them. I want to say somebody put the list out. It's like 18 or 19 of them.
Yeah, I thought it was like 18 or 20. So it's like Democrats defend like 20 House seats that Trump won. And they got to flip like, what, 3? 4?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, yeah, with it being a midterm, they could do good to these seats, but like, that's not a good situation to be in.
And that is before we account for the fact that there is a good chance that Republicans take out, like, at minimum, probably 2 House seats out of the South in Louisiana and Alabama. And they may go scorched earth and say, "Oh, you wanted to take away these like one of our seats from us. Okay, we're taking away both of yours."
Yeah, or they go after Illinois. You don't know. So it's one of those things where Democrats. I mean, that's assuming no redistricting happens, like you said. I mean, I don't know. This is not. If you're a Democrat, like, yeah, you have a pathway to the House, I guess, but it's not as like, it's not a foregone conclusion like some people think it is. That's just my take. I know a Democrat's probably favored right now in the House, but is it by some huge margin?
And honestly, like, a couple of these seats, like, at some point you have to realize, like, okay, there's some down ballot stuff in, like, South Texas, right? Trump won both of those seats, and I think he won them by, like, I think he won Cuellar's seat by, like, 7.
Jeez.
So, like, it wasn't even close. And I would remind you that Cuellar underperformed Biden in Laredo. It was Biden plus 23, Cuellar plus 20. So he's already slipping in his base. He really only won because he got huge margins out of Zapata and Starr, which I don't know if that's going to stay because even Cruz won Starr County.
All right, American Nerd for 5. Breaking for Fox News and the Kelvin Coolidge Project. The Department of Education spent over $1 billion on DEI grants since 2021. Wow. You tell me this for the first time. $1 billion on that crap. Thank you.
Surely our money could not be spent better elsewhere.
Our money's being spent in great spots.
I was going to say, our money's being spent wisely. We don't even need a Department of Government Efficiency. What are you fuckers talking about?
We need more spending.
Clearly. Honestly, I think Capture is done this election.
You think so?
I think so. She narrowly won. And I think it might be over for her.
So yeah, Republicans are probably gonna flip a couple. I'm assuming if they get better candidates, they should. But I don't know. Like,
do we think Van Orden goes down?
That bastard's gonna hold on barely, I think.
I think so too. What about our good friend Marionette Miller Meeks?
I think she loses.
I think she barely wins. I think barely.
It'd be funny if the bluer district if he holds on, but she doesn't, because that's how it was last this election.
Well, the thing with Miller Meeks is she may get primaried out, so I don't know. We'll see though.
It'd be nice if she did, but
well, she how much did she win her primary this time by? Like 20?
Something like that.
It wasn't as much as she probably should have won it by. So
I will do a quick looky-loo.
Fishbox primary may have actually been closer, to be honest. But
what?
Fishbox primary may have actually been closer.
I don't know
shit!
sure.
Oh no, she won by 12 and lost 5 counties.
Yeah, so if we put effort against Miller, like actual effort, not just like a last-second thing, we could maybe take her down. We'll see though.
Yeah, I know. She won 56-44 against a guy endorsed by Mike Lindell. And Mike Huckabee. 2 people endorsed him, Mike Huckabee and Mike Lindell.
Yeah, so
she was endorsed by AIPAC, Americans for Prosperity, Maggie's List, NRA, National Right to Life, and With Honor Fund. And almost
they always endorse incumbents.
And almost lost to Mike Huckabee and Mike Lindell's strongest soldier.
The Mike Lindell Republican.
Yeah, almost lost to a Mike Lindell Republican. That's not wonderful, surely.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think she'd go down in the primary. I think she can. No one likes her really, so we'll see. Like, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but yeah. Outside of that, though, I mean, Valadalo's gonna hold on forever. You're not gonna beat him anytime soon.
No, and honestly, yeah, because his district voted for Trump by how much?
6, I think now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Trump won every single seat in the Central Valley except for the Fresno PAC. He even won the San Joaquin seat, which was like a ton of Stockdale.
Yes, I mean, like, yeah, that's another one. California, which is it? 22nd? Which freaking door? Or 13th? 13th. California 13th. We lost despite Trump winning by 8.
Which one was that? Was that
That's Duarte's.
Good old Duarte. How do you oh, for fuck's sake, the electable moderate, everyone.
Yeah, every time. You notice that outside of Bacon and Lawler, Trump outperformed Republicans everywhere. Is there a single place they outperformed him?
I don't even know. Like
Outside
maybe
those
like
two.
well, I mean like the establishment normicons, like the one in Northern California did really well. But like not really.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like actual like somewhat competitive seats. Two maybe?
No,
Two?
not really.
And that's Michael Lawler and that's Don Bacon. So that's it. Those are the only like Republicans outperform Trump. All right.
Surely.
But yeah, so I think Democrats, we'll see though, but the fact they're targeting like Kentucky 6. How much
What
did
is
Andy Barr
Kentucky
win by?
6? Isn't that the Lexington seat or something?
Yeah, that's the Lexington seat.
How much did Andy Barr win by?
Probably like 40.
I'm curious now. How much did he win this seat by? Let's see.
27.
So you're telling me that they think they could swing that district 27 points?
Dude,
Yeah, they're banking
he
on...
He almost did better than he did against fucking Jeff Young. And Jeff Young lost to Lexington County because he was like a tanky.
Bro. Let's look at some other places. Let's look at Southern Florida. Hold on. Corey Mills won by 13 points, but oh yeah, they're gonna flip that one. Salazar won by 30. Jimenez won by 30. My gosh.
So Trump's going to deport every single Cuban, and the tariffs are going to cause the economy to be even worse than the Great Depression.
Well, these
so
people.
It's cause,
well, to be fair,
so it's going to somehow cause like a D+50 environment.
Amazing.
Well, to be fair, real text, these people think that Trump's kids are not citizens.
Oh yeah,
I love that shit. Oh yeah, fucking.
Trump's kids are not citizens.
They're actually anchor babies. If you know this.
Like, these idiots don't even know what anchor babies are. They actually think.
They think that they're Trump. They think that it only applies to Trump's kids and nobody else.
Well, no, they just don't know what they're talking about.
Because they only want to deport the Trump. They don't want to deport everybody else. Well, they want to deport the Trumps and the Republicans.
Yeah, keep the legals, keep the illegals, deport the racist type motherfuckers.
The undocumented.
Excuse me, the undocumented.
All right, Andrew Jones for 5.
The foreign nationals.
Foreign nationals. Andrew Jones for 5. 2026 Senate mission, flip New Hampshire, Georgia, Michigan, defend North Carolina. 2026 governor mission, flip Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Arizona, defend Nevada, New Hampshire, Georgia.
Pennsylvania's not going to be a priority.
No, not at all. But I think Nevada is honestly Nevada really, really likes their moderate Republicans. Look at Brian Sandoval. He's not going to do as well as Sandoval, but honestly, with his approval rating, I think he wins by over 10 points.
I think he will.
We'll see as we get closer, but I think Nevada's gov is just a lock currently.
Probably likely Republican, if I
I
had to
agree with
guess.
that. And like as for New Hampshire, I think it's going to hold on for a while.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. She's a normie Republican in New Hampshire. It doesn't matter. She's Sununu.
Yeah, but
I think the only true toss-up I would say right now actually might be Vermont, just because we don't know what Phil Scott's going to do.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, basically, if Phil Scott runs, it's going to be safe far. If he doesn't run, I'm going to move it to likely D, only because that lieutenant governor did win.
Well,
he may run.
Well, apparently they're trying to throw out those results.
Wow.
So yeah, hold on. Let me pull this up. I heard about this and I thought this was a joke, but no. Apparently there's a loophole in Vermont where they can just throw out the results of the lieutenant governor's race if they want to.
But yeah, this hasn't happened in 50 years though.
But apparently they want to do it.
They may try it. Yeah.
If they do it any time, it's probably now because democracy.
Yeah, democracy is much too important. Yeah, no, there's a pretty good chance that that they may throw it out, but yeah, no, he is the rightful winner. He beat his next opponent by about 1.5 points.
In Vermont.
They'll probably say it was R-worded by.
This is democracy. It's like Romania.
Well, technically, the progressives split the vote so that he would only lose, but he would only win with a plurality. But I don't care. It's democracy is messy or whatever the fuck the comments are. Yeah, no, this is democracy manifest.
Bro, it's like Romania. You guys hear about that? Like they
threw out the election.
Yeah, they just threw it out. That's democracy, everyone.
See, this is going to be a bigger attack on our democracy than anything else.
Yeah. Vermont has Romanian democracy, basically. But yeah, as for I would say Michael Lawler in New York, I mean, I think with the shit show developing there, maybe. We'll see, though.
Isn't he running for governor,
He's
though?
running. It's like a 98% chance he's running.
Like, all he does is quote tweet Kathy Hochul and talk about statewide issues. He's running, which probably means that seat's an auto pickup. I don't know who's going to hold it.
I mean,
just like respectfully.
We'll see, though, because the seat is trending to the right, but...
I mean, like I said, it's only a narrow Harris seat, but at the end of the day, it is a Harris seat.
Yeah, but it is New York, so we'll see. But yeah, I think Lawler, I mean, depends what happens in the Democrat primary. I mean, do you keep Hochul if you're the Democrats? Do you still...
I mean, they're probably going to, I mean, I think there will probably be a token progressive.
No, it's Richie Torres. He's running.
Yeah. Well, he is token progressive, so.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do there? You just
I can't believe he won. He won fucking Rockland County by 18. Good God.
So yeah, if you're Democrats in New York, do you stick with Hochul or go with Torres?
If they want to win, honestly, they'd probably go with Torres. If they think that Hochul is so vulnerable.
Well, that's the thing. It's like Hochul was the only reason. Like people keep saying, "Oh my God, Hochul almost lost because she was too moderate." No, she almost lost because she allowed the. Well, because here's the thing: you cannot be a progressive. I talked about this with why Harris got fucking ass blasted last month. You cannot run as a progressive your entire political career, and then a month before a competitive election go, "Oh my God, I'm actually Joe Manchin," and expect it to work out. Because what you do is, first of all, you piss off the progressives because they know your record, but now they're pissed off that you're leaning into more moderate rhetoric, and the people who have lived under you for the past decade know that you're a progressive and see right through it and go, "Oh, this is a fake. She's not actually going to be moderate," and then. You can't do that. You either have to lean into it or you have to actually govern as a moderate before you run for re-election.
Yeah, and on top of that, with Harris, I mean, and with Hochul also, it just her policies are unpopular. Her policies just suck. Like, what's that? What's a big drama in New York now? But like a congestion tax or something.
Congestion tax, where you have to pay money to enter the city, so which is encouraging people to move in, which is not working. But
yeah.
You're charging people to enter the city.
What a bunch of idiots. American Nerd for 3. Why do we want Lawler to run? I thought he sucks. No, he's fine. I can live with him.
He is a rhino in Congress he's a rhino, but I think as governor he would be about as good as you can get.
Yeah, the thing with Lawler is like he's not really bad though. Like, what is he really that bad on?
He's just kind of annoying on some rhetoric, and he doesn't vote for like some of the more conservative stuff. But at the end of the day, he's from a Biden plus 10 seat, although he has less of an excuse now.
Yeah.
And as governor of New York, let's be honest, he would be very, very conservative against the state. Not even actually, no, he really wouldn't be, because you guys see that poll that came out that said a majority of New York City supports Trump's mass deportations.
I saw that.
Like 51% of New York and like I think it was like 55 or 56% of upstate supports mass deportations. Almost 60% of Long Island.
Yeah, these people are actually supporting Trump's agenda now.
Like, I'm so tired of people talking about how New York is not a liberal state. New York is not a liberal state. California is not a liberal state. Which it may be just a hint, maybe just a little bit. But at the end of the day, these are moderate states that just have an unswayable voting bloc.
Yeah.
And
actually, that's a good assessment, actually.
And they're actually being moved right. I would remind you that I want to say it was 2016. California voted against abolishing the death penalty by like 8 points.
Yeah,
and
there's referendum this year, California. Let me bring this up, actually.
The gay marriage referendum underperformed Harris a ton with a lot of minorities, but ended up outperforming with whites. Yeah. Just enough that and actually, I'm pretty sure it underperformed Biden.
Let me pull this up. Where are you at? Yeah, establish your right to marry, but here's the funny part about this. So, I talked about this last night. It wasn't just same-sex marriage. You read the bill, and it says this measure would amend California's constitution to recognize the right for anyone to marry regardless of race or sex. So it's not just sex. It includes race. And
interracial marriage one as well. Yeah.
no, it's one bill. It's in the same text.
Yeah, I know. It's interracial and gay marriage. It's just a right to marriage bill. Although I would remind you that as the opposition to the bill stated, there is no longer any protection for child marriage in the state of California because it removed man and woman from the definition.
Oh God, are you serious?
I'm not even kidding. There is like opponents of the bill and even supporters did not counteract this. There is currently, as of this constitutional amendment taking effect, there is no protection for underage marriage.
That's awful.
But yeah, looking at the result, democracy, everyone. Looking at the results, it underperformed with minorities, especially in the Central Valley. It almost lost in San Bernardino, which is just insane to me.
It lost Imperial.
Yeah, it lost Imperial, which I'm not surprised by that because it voted for Trump. But still,
how much did it win Riverside though?
By about 8. That's just the uppity whites though, because
well, Palm Springs is like the gay capital of America.
Yeah, but like El Dorado,
I think it has the highest percentage of gays in any city in the country.
Yeah, El Dorado and Placer, which are both like narrow Trump counties, very populated, very suburban, both voted for it by about 6 points. But then you had San Bernardino almost voting against it. You had Kern voting against it. Fresno voted against it. And then like Sacramento was only 37%. Let's see. It only got 85% of the vote in San Francisco, which is Asians, I think. I don't know.
How the hell do you listen? I mean, the fact is, if this did not include race in the bill, if it did not include the word race, there's a good chance this is way closer. Like, if it was just on gay marriage, which is just hilarious, but this should.
Did the Democrats campaign on that being a gay marriage bill?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but when you actually read the text, it says like regardless of race or sex. So, I'm curious. If it was just straight up a gay marriage thing, not including race, I would still think it would succeed, but would it be much closer?
Probably. But yeah, like I said, California is just, if you look at any California referendum over the last decade, they vote against tax increases for the rich. They vote against abolishing the death penalty. They narrowly vote in favor of gun control. It's like it's not this super progressive state despite its voting record because it's got a bunch of conservative minority voters who don't give a fuck about the actual Democrat policy and are really only voting apart. They just vote Dem. And we're seeing cracks in that as we saw this election with counties like Imperial and San Joaquin and everything like that. But at the end of the day, that's Central Valley, the Bay Area is probably the only progressive part of the state. And even it votes down some of the more progressive stuff occasionally.
Yes, I mean, with California, it is a moderate state. Well, I wouldn't say moderate.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, wait. End involuntary labor by the incarcerated. It failed by 6 points. It only won Los Angeles, Alpine, and then the very hippie West Coast, coastal areas. It even failed in parts of it's failed Santa Clara, which is San Jose. It failed in San Diego by 10 points. Like I said, it's just not a progressive state. It's a Democrat state.
That's actually a good distinction. It's a Democrat state. I mean, but we are seeing cracks in it. But how long would it take for this to really manifest?
Oh no, it's gonna be another decade. This is not gonna be something decade. Yeah, honestly, these. At the end of the day, you're gonna have a new party system before the trends allow this to happen. And at that point. Although we might be entering a new party system at this point. We're entering a party system where the rich are moving left and the poor and the working class are moving right.
Lord Rhino for 2. Didn't California vote to keep prison slavery? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's this one right here. Proposition 6, voted by 6 points.
Yeah, very progressive state, everyone.
It failed in Orange County by 16 and got under 40% of the vote in San Bernardino and Riverside.
Man, what a very progressive state. Super progressive.
All
right.
Surely.
I guess, could you probably say the same thing about New Jersey and New York?
New York is yeah, because if you look at the minimum, here's the thing: California voted on a minimum wage increase.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Prop 32 raised it from 15 to 17. and it failed by 1.5 points.
Guys, this is why I'm like, this is a very progressive state, though. Surely. Very progressive. Like, yeah, the Democrats here are nuts, but...
Oh, this one right here. Allow local governments more authority to enact rent control. Failed by 20 points and lost every county, including San Francisco, by 15.
So, freaking rent control failed.
Rent control failed. And it's, funnily enough, its best county looks to be Imperial.
What?
It got 44% of the vote in Imperial, which is the best one I'm seeing. Well, okay, and Humboldt, which is like a coastal hippie. It did worse in Alpine, which is like that really blue small one, right outside of Reno.
Wow, what the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry, no. Its best county was Los Angeles, which was 55-45.
Oh.
So you're telling me that, but these polls, though, I heard from these polls that people love rent control by 80 points. I mean, this is if it fails in California, I mean, I did not know that, and it was by 20.
It was by 20 points. Also, congratulations to Oakland County, or I'm sorry, Oakland City, which voted to recall its progressive mayor by 20 points.
Yeah, again, this is the most progressive state in America.
Shout out to Alameda County, which voted to recall its DA by 26 points.
All right, Jacob Martin for 5. California will be a swing state if Reagan never signed amnesty.
It would have. I think Bush could have won it in 2004, but I think so many of those illegals were having kids that they would have all been citizens and voting anyways. It wouldn't have really mattered this far in.
I just think the white vote has gotten too liberal in California.
Yeah, I think Trump narrowly lost the white vote in 2020 and narrowly won it this time.
All right, so Yay, would you agree that had the mass exodus recently in California not happened, it would probably be competitive?
Nah, I don't think so. How many people left again? Like 800,000? Even assuming all of them voted 100% for Trump, it wouldn't have been that much.
Way more than that.
Well, okay, I'm talking about net migration. It's been like 800,000 since 2020, since the census. 800,000 more votes. I mean, assuming they all voted for Trump and they all voted, it would have been, he maybe would have gotten like 39.5 or 40. At the end of the day, you've got too many party line people, like Hispanics that don't support the party but vote for him anyways.
All right, Lord Rhino for 5. California voted for Trump, angry emoji. California voting for slavery.
Yeah, California voting for Trump versus California voting for making prisoners work for pennies on the dollar.
Which is slave labor.
Which is just literal slave labor, yeah. So I can't believe he lost fucking Orange County, but won Imperial.
How the hell did that happen?
Apparently he's like uniquely unpopular among Orange County whites.
That's Orange County, I guess. But you would have thought the Asians.
Those are probably like your Kinzinger Republicans, aren't they?
Oh no, those are like your anyone but Trump. Those are like people who would have voted for like DeSantis and like hard right Republicans that aren't Trump.
Even then, I don't even think DeSantis would have won Orange County because he wouldn't have gotten the Asian vote that Trump got.
Maybe not.
Surely. All right. Is the Democrat establishment back in Hochul? I don't know. Are they?
I would imagine so, yeah.
I mean, if they're smart, they're going to. As bad as Hochul is, progressives don't do well anywhere.
Yeah, and if you primary out the incumbent, does that ever go well for a statewide race?
Democrats, please nominate Jamal Bowman, please.
Yeah, can we get Jamal Bowman as the nominee,
dear
please?
White people.
I like to crop it. It's dear white people.
Dude starts a tweet with dear white people. He would lose to Lawler and probably.
Oh, he would get killed against Lawler. It would be just a blowout.
He would probably lose Erie County.
Oh yeah, because that's a really working class area, and that's Hochul's home county.
And honestly, you could probably even get Queens within 10.
It would be a beatdown. All right, or let's see here. Please nominate Bowman. I agree. Nominate Bowman. All right, so speaking of California, there's a funny thing I found on Twitter today, and apparently there's a push to get the California flag redesigned.
Really?
And well, this is the flags people want.
I see we have a r/Vexology user here.
Yeah. So, yeah. This is a flag people want in California.
Because people don't want text on flags. That's literally it.
What? Listen, what is this? Listen, this is the California flag. This is iconic.
I think that was just on a Reddit post or something. I don't know.
I know, but can you imagine this is the new flag? But I don't get
You
this.
Unironically have like Nevada in that flag too.
Yeah. So but people like
Nevada's in the flag.
This movement of people wanting to change flags needs to die.
Why do you say it like that?
Why?
Say the word flag.
Flag.
Because he's from Wisconsin. He's from Wisconsin.
Well, can you just say the word flag?
Flag.
Thank you. Good God.
Flag.
What is flag?
Flag.
Flag. Not flag. Flag.
Now say it without the other.
Whatever.
Say it without the Wisconsin, please.
Flag.
No, flag.
Flag.
All right, move on.
Oh my God, I'm gonna fuck.
Listen, it's the Wisconsin in me. I'm sorry.
Can you stop doing that?
Flag.
No.
Good God, you people.
Flag.
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 Damn Yankees.
All right.
Let's move on from this.
But yeah, can you just imagine, like, this is the flag people want? Like, some people unironically want to push crap like this. I mean, yeah, did you see the Illinois flags?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the word flag. Give me a second.
All right. Did you see the Illinois designs?
Yeah, they look like shit.
There's only 2 good ones.
There's like one with Abraham Lincoln's silhouette inside of like Illinois, surrounded by stars, and one of them's in the Northeast, supposed to represent Chicago. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, Rap, how do you spell the word flag?
F-A-L-A-G.
F-L-A-G. So why are you pronouncing it F-L-E-G?
Whatever.
Flag.
A Superior.
It's a Wisconsin thing, you know.
Flag.
Superior Carolina for 2. Flag.
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 No. Fuck you. Flag.
Flag.
You know what? That sounds unnatural when you do it. Please go back to flag.
Flag.
I don't know.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna leave the VC.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Rap. Say flag without the O.
No.
No. The way you say it doesn't count.
I'm not going to. Lord Rhino for 2. California, Texas, and Hawaii are the best flags.
Flagged.
All right.
It's how I say it.
Well, unsay it like that, please. Thank you.
That's how I've always said it, bro.
No.
CGB Gray should be in prison for life. I agree with that. He should be thrown in jail. A glitch Eevee for 2. League of Legends. Oh gosh.
Flag.
Listen, League of Legends should be banned. It's garbage.
Rap. What are your opinions on red flag laws?
On red flag laws? I don't know. They're flags.
Flag.
Flag.
Also, yeah. Shout out to Rap. How do you spell flag? F-A-L-A-F. Yeah, falaf.
Falaf. This stream has become autism.
That is correct.
That's correct. Red legs. What does this stream turn into? But yeah, so apparently
you being autistic.
But yeah, this is why this new flag move. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Enough the flags. Enough with it. But yeah, can we stop trying to redesign every flag? Why? Like 80% of them you shut up.
Because people want to do away with the whole seal on like background design.
Well, I agree with getting rid of seal on background, but like you don't have to get rid of California's because California's is actually good.
No, gotta get rid of it because racism.
No racism.
Massachusetts, I mean, I think they're trying to get rid of theirs because of the arm above the Native American.
We're a bunch of losers.
I think Minnesota's was a seal on background, but didn't it also have like naked women or something?
I don't know. You know, I'm gonna have to make a shirt with the word flag. I say it.
Real.
Oh, F-L-E-G. That's gonna be just merchandise. It just be like flag. Lord Rhino for 5. If the U.S. didn't have the current national anthem, which song would you want it as the national anthem? I don't know. That's a tricky one. What do you guys think? What should be the anthem if it is not the current one?
There is no replacing it.
Yeah, you can't.
Also, Rap, please put this tweet on stream.
What tweet? American Nerd for 2. CGB Gray was just stated an opinion, quit hating. No, he started that. I'm not showing that stream.
Show that on stream.
If the national anthem had to be changed, it should be the Battle Hymn of the Republic.
I agree with that. That's
3 random letters every 10 minutes. Please post that.
Of course, it'll never be Battle Hymn of the Republic because it mentions God.
Yeah, Battle Hymn of the Republic or America Fuck Yeah. Or Hail Columbia.
Anyways, I have to go get some gas station tacos. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Okay.
See ya. Superior Carolina for 2. I actually like North Carolina and Texas's flags. No change. Yeah, I like those flags. Like, I don't... Like, those are fine. I don't get why people want to have this. It's unironically people that want this crap. And for those that are wondering, CGB Gray, he was the first one that really started pushing this crap. And people, like, it's a cult surrounding him now. That's why, like, I'm fine with him, but when it comes to flags, it's just useless. Let's see. Just use the new California Republic flag. Yeah, but it says new. What? Is that what they're new? Just add the word new to it?
Yeah, I guess. Because the old one was racist, I guess.
But they just add the text new.
Yeah.
Minnesota should just have the Somalian flag. They basically already do, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the design,
it's basically the same thing. Hold on. Fetterman's issue is that he sounds like a normal guy. Oh, yeah, so speaking of that, I want to talk about this. So apparently John Fetterman is considering a run for 2028 now, according to Politico, which I thought he already said no to this.
I don't know. Here's the thing. John Fetterman, I don't think he's actually going to run. But if he did, he would not make it past the primary solely because Democrats... Because he's going to be a fairly moderate senator. He's going to basically be the Manchin of this administration. And so Democrats are basically going to be accusing him of being Trump's lapdog.
Probably. American Nerd...
yeah.
What? Sorry.
I mean, he's going to do, like, awful with progressives. I mean, I don't even think he would win the Pennsylvania primary. Like, maybe he'd win some of the rural counties with, like, the Trump Democrats, but that's basically it.
All right, American Nerd for 3. Best flag redesigns are Mississippi and Utah. No!
Yeah, those are fine. I don't
like those. They're not bad, but I don't think they're good either.
I like the Mississippi flag.
I guess Mississippi. Utah sucks, but...
I mean, you gotta have, like, a beehive or something. I don't know.
It looks like a pile of shit. That's what it looks like.
I mean, I still prefer to the old one, so.
Fetterman said no on the Joe Rogan show, I believe. Yeah, that's what I thought, but Politico is saying the opposite. So, I mean, it could be bullshit. It could be some, like, bullshit, like, anonymous source saying, oh, actually, the John Fetterman's running because he is Trump's, like, lapdog or something.
Yeah, so...
I guess I could see, like, that's how they're operating, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's how he would basically be attacked during the primary debates. Like, you voted to advance Blump's agenda.
You advanced the MAGA agenda.
You're a far-right fascist, Yeah, I don't know. I mean... Also, he'd probably be attacked for being, like, way too pro-Israel. Like, he would probably do even worse than Harris among, like, the Muslims. If he were somehow the nominee. I don't even know. I don't think he would even win a general, just to be completely honest. Because his only base of, like, Republicans would already be voting for Vance anyways.
Yeah.
And the Democrats, I mean, he'll still get Democrat votes, you know, at the end of the day, but it would not be enthusiastic. The progressives wouldn't even turn out for him. I don't even think he'd win Pennsylvania, to be honest. So, now, I think as far as the Senate goes, honestly, I mean, I've had this take for a while. He might not even win re-election, solely because he might just become an independent, and then Democrats will probably just
do what Kirsten Sinema did, basically?
Probably so. I mean, he might still, like, run, technically, for re-election, but as an independent, so... that's probably our only pathway to actually win in that race, but... No.
A glitch Eevee for 2. Well, Utah's a pile of shit, so it's accurate. Well, it's just like the flag's just. I hate that flag so much. Is it better than other ones? Yeah, but
I mean, they're going to be at blue states soon, so it is what it is. Well, I mean, I say that, but Utah County is like it's insane. They net so many votes for Republicans, it's unreal.
yeah. All right. California's new flag design. New scum ruined this flag. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Tell you what, if Provo was voting like the average college town, Utah would probably be within 10.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But it doesn't because Mormons.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's because BYU is like a very Mormon conservative university.
Yeah, but
then again, they're also like the McMuffin types of conservatives.
So that's the thing. You got the liberal ones and the conservative ones. And that's the problem with Mormonism now. It's like there's more and more liberal ones. Like not just like liberal, just like super liberal. So
yeah, it's basically Kinzinger Republicans.
Yeah. I think Fetterman has the Senate seat as long as he wants it for now. He's so off kilter and people love it.
If he stays as a Democrat, yeah, but I don't think I don't know. He doesn't come off. I mean, he might because he's kind of stubborn, but I don't know. It probably depends on how he gets treated by his own party.
Yeah, if they treat him like they did with Cinema or like Manchin, he might say "F you, I'm gone."
Yeah, I mean,
I could see
because he will probably vote with Trump. Out of all the Democrat senators, he will probably vote with Trump's agenda the most. Which, even then, is probably still like 20% at most.
Which is just funny to think about, but
Bernie's probably comes in second at like 10.
Imagine saying that a couple years ago. Yeah, Bernie Sanders would be one of those moderate Democrats. That's beautiful.
And only on like maybe a few economic stuff, but he'd still vote against like a wage increase because principles.
His principles, yeah. I think. Hold on. Let him waste his time on a presidential campaign so we can take his Senate seat. Well, he could do what Rubio did and just drop out. Hey, Rap, do you think that Maine second can flip in 26? Depends what Golden does. That's what it comes down to. If Golden runs for governor, yeah, I think Theoholt's got that seat then. But Golden may just become an independent. Who knows? But I don't think he will, but we'll see. I'm relying more on Fetterman than Murkowski when it comes to passing Trump's agenda. Yeah, speaking of Murkowski, she's back in the news again.
Yeah.
So this is probably the best indicator that she is not gonna be a Republican for much longer. Murkowski, I'm not attached to the Republican label. This is a real thing she said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not attached to a label. I would rather be no label. Oh, God. Is that a hint at something?
The no label party.
Didn't they die?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah.
Let's see. I'd rather be that person that is just known for trying to do the right thing by the state and the people that I serve. Oh, like you screwed your people over by completely changing the system so you can't lose? Murkowski said during a discussion hosted by the centrist group No Labels at the Mayflower Hotel in Washington. Of course, Lisa Murkowski's this late to the party.
Mm-hmm.
She's a year late to the No Labels. They're dead. But now she's worried about No Labels? Really? I mean, this is Murkowski in a nutshell. She has no clue what she's talking about, but she wins every time because of bullshit. Because Democrats save her every time. Mike for 2. The California flag is fine. Don't change it. Yeah, the California flag's fine. Don't change it. Relax. No one should change the flag. It's fine. Hey, Rap, do you think Alaska could abolish ranked choice voting in 2026? I don't think so. It's been around for a while. The only way is if the Supreme Court strikes it down, I think. That's the only way to get rid of it. Will they? I don't think so. Superior Carolina for 2. Can't stand Murkowski. She's the worst, period. Oh, yeah, she's the worst. SOVN for 27. Brandon Sanderson for Utah after he's done writing. Who?
I don't know.
Sanderson? Who?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Who is Brandon Sanderson? Apparently he's a writer for science fiction and fantasy. Huh.
I mean, I guess he's a Republican. I don't know.
Who knows? Alaska kept its
I
ranked
mean,
choice primary system by 700 votes. Yeah, that's a problem. You can't get rid of it.
I mean, I suppose if you want to run, somebody from the media world in Utah, then I know a certain person you can run.
Who?
You know him.
Who?
It's the Five Nights at Freddy's guy,
I
bro.
know. He lives in Utah?
I think he does.
I
Yeah,
thought it's Texas. I thought he lives in Texas.
he's from Texas. I don't know. I don't think he lives there anymore. But
I
oh
thought
no,
he
never
lived.
mind. He does live in Texas.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, never.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, I was wrong. Okay,
listen. I
yeah,
would
I think
support
the
Scott
Five Nights
Pell.
at
I would
Freddy's
support
was.
him. I would support him in a primary.
I think Five Nights at Freddy's was set in Utah, but
Yeah, set in
no,
Utah.
okay, yeah, Scott's from Texas. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah, I would support Scott for like go, which I don't think he would run, but I don't know. He claimed he was done with the franchise, but he's still like working on it daily. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think,
What?
yeah, I mean, his last appearance was in a Game Fears video.
Yeah.
The last one.
But I think with speaking of media personalities, I heard from Bernie about something about Matt Walsh for Tennessee.
Matt Walsh, yes.
Yeah, actually
he
pull this
is
up.
likely going to run for governor of Tennessee. I think he teased about it in a video because there was an article written about him. Oh, he got taken off of the publicly expressed interest list. Okay. But regardless, Matt Walsh.
Yeah, I did hear about Matt Walsh for governor. That's what I heard. I would listen. I
I
support
thought
Kane.
someone said that he filed an exploratory committee. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's actually going to run. At the same time, I've also heard that Glenn Jacobs might not run.
Come on, we want Kane.
I probably retiring from politics. I don't know. I mean, I'd like for him to run. He probably will, but I don't know.
How old is Kane? Only 57.
57. Yeah. Tim Burchett's also apparently likely to run. I don't know why. Tim Burchett. No, we need to keep him in the house. He's
Right.
awesome.
American Nerd for 5. Wrap. I'm so freaking sick of Murkowski being such a bitch. Since we can't get rid of her at the ballot box, maybe Trump's DOJ should investigate her. Oh yeah, there's some very bad stuff about her. There's some very illegal stuff. Very sketchy. Like, for crying out loud, I showed people on stream. The only reason she has a job for
Because of his dad.
Yeah, because of her dad. So yeah, it's very sketchy. Very sketchy. He was joking, okay. But I heard it from someone else that it might have been real, but yeah, I support Glenn Jacobs for governor. All right. Ogles for governor. I don't see Ogles running.
I don't think he's going to.
He's someone.
I think it was mentioned, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's on the potential list. The thing with Ogles, I think he's a bit too controversial because he has some of those quote unquote scandals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he would win the general, obviously. It's Tennessee, but
Looks like Democrats have their candidate for governor of Nevada. That's Aaron Ford.
is that the attorney general?
Yeah.
Huh. If Mike Brown's faces a primary challenger in 2026, John Thune's going to save him as majority leader. Probably. I want Glenn Jacobs.
He moved to Blue Sky, and that's funny.
Wait, who did?
Aaron Ford.
They all did. But they'll be back in Twitter in like a month.
Yeah.
And speaking of...
Oh, I'm breaking. Juan Ciscomani will not be running for governor.
That's not a surprise.
Probably going to lose in his race, but we'll see what happens. Hispanic trends might keep him around. We'll see, though.
And speaking of Twitter, by the way, everyone, I got subscriptions on Twitter now. You should go subscribe over there. Right now, it's only $3 a month. Go subscribe. Support the content there. Please. If you want my unfiltered opinions, go subscribe to my X account on @RealPoliticalData. @RealPData. It's only $3 a month, folks. $3 a month. Go ahead. Go subscribe. All right. Abbott finally supports Dustin Burrows over David Cook for Texas House Speaker. Is that good?
What? Hold on.
Apparently, Abbott supports Dustin Burrows for Speaker.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Is that good or bad?
That's horrible. Burrows is the Rhino guy. What the fuck?
That people in chat are saying that now. I cannot confirm that's real. Oh no, he said he met David Cook. The guy said he met David Cook.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's good. David Cook is the guy.
Is that
Great
real?
guy. I'm guessing. I don't know. But David Cook, I support him.
Let's see. Hold on? Do we get a rap video if we subscribe rap? There will be. Okay. My plan for the Twitter account is I want to have fully unfiltered, uncensored content, like for my takes and stuff. Like, you know, some topics I can't talk about on YouTube, but I would upload it there. So it'll be unfiltered stuff. I guess extended content too.
You can say some words that aren't allowed on here, you know.
Yeah. Which I think YouTube is getting better with that a little bit, but still. If you want my unfiltered takes, go follow my Twitter, because that's where I'm like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because Elon is
like, obviously it's nothing bad, but Andrew Jones for 5. If you could fix a blue state GOP party and help them make the blue state competitive, which one and why? California. Just because it's most electoral votes. So Greg Abbott is tweeted that Burrows used his picture without permission to make it look like an endorsement. Really? So Abbott's pissed off with him?
I guess.
I'll pull this up. Greg Abbott.
LeBron James is stepping down from the LA Lakers for personal reasons. I mean, before I posted about it of a picture of the D guy.
Yeah, so yeah, LeBron James I guess is gone or something. He's like stepping away. He's
running for president or something. I don't know. Everyone's gonna start claiming he's running for Senate.
Well, no, apparently he has personal reasons, which is who freaking knows. It could mean that, I guess.
It's because he's on the list.
The list. No, I just think he sucks this year. That's why.
Well, that
he has an excuse.
Also, John Ossoff is calling for MTG to be his opponent.
Yeah, for those that don't know, do not support MTG. I support Brian Kemp in that race. I 100% endorse Brian Kemp if he runs.
I don't know. We need to support MTG because Brian Kemp's a rhino and she can actually win. Totally real.
Hey, Rap, who do you suspect would run for the New York governorship in the Democrat primary? Because I think Lawler's going to win the primary if the Lord wills. Okay, yeah, so Lawler's got the primary. I don't see anyone challenging him. But as for the Democrat side, it sounds like it's Hochul versus Torres. He's a progressive congressman. So, be done for 5. Only chance Dems get close to Tennessee governor if they run Harold Ford. I mean, is he even relevant anymore? I don't know. Lord Reiner for 5. Have you seen the proposed 2030 electoral vote commission? California losing 4 electoral votes is huge. Yeah, so they're losing a bunch of people. And they're going to lose a bunch of House seats. But, like, you know, speaking of the census, I've always believed, in the modern day especially, they should do, like, the census twice a decade. Like, every 5 years. That's my take.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because I think, like, it made sense, like, in the 1800s, you know, when we didn't have communication, the best communication. But I think now, with modern technology, it should be every 5 years. That's just my opinion. I think redistricting should be every 5 years. Just with the simple fact that populations now change so rapidly now, you know? But that's just my take. I just don't think it's fair for, you know, Florida to gain this many people but don't get any redistricting for 10 years. But states like New York and California, they lose everyone, but they keep they keep those seats. I don't know. Abbott posted, to be clear, that text with my picture was issued without my authorization or even knowing about it. Okay, let me find this tweet from Abbott. Thanks, Jacob. Thank you to Jacob for sending me this. Yep, right here. Yep, it's a real thing. He posted this last night. He did say it. My focus is singular. Work with both House and Senate leaders to pass a conservative agenda that I campaigned on and that voters expect. Now, will he support David Cook? I don't know. That doesn't really seem like an endorsement for him.
Might just stay neutral. I don't know.
All right. They won't change the census dates. It's in the Constitution. I know it's in the Constitution, but I think that just change it. Make it be 5 years. I don't see the problem with that. Again, it's not like it's, 1820 or whatever. It's the year 2024. We have the technology to do so. American Nerd for 5 from Kelvin Coolidge Project. NATO Chief Rutt has said, we are not ready for what is coming in 4 to 5 years. It is time to shift to a wartime mindset. What a dumbass. That's really what he said, the NATO chief. What a freaking loser. These are the idiots that run NATO. Unfreaking believable.
Well, I mean, they want to go. They want to.
Oh yeah, they want war with Russia.
So.
They want war with Russia. I mean, guys, why do people still think Russia's like this, unstoppable force now? It's like, yeah, they're still a threat, obviously, but this idea that they're just gonna they're gonna invade Europe. No, they're not. They're not gonna invade Europe. I mean, they're struggling in Ukraine. And what do you think's gonna happen? Like, especially the United States, if they support NATO, which, I mean, Trump is basically saying if they don't pay their fair share, they're gonna pull out. But I don't know. Hey, Rap, if the new Ohio map favors Republicans, do you think Captor could lose? Yes. I think Captor's gonna lose either way. It'll be close, but we'll see. Matt Gaetz might run for Attorney General. No, he got a job at OAN, right?
Matt Gaetz, yeah, I think so.
Why would he run for? Yeah. I mean, he could, I guess, but I don't think so. It's unspoken endorsement of Cook. Okay, it is. I mean, how many Republicans are there that could screw Cook over? I should say, how many votes does Cook need of Republicans to get in?
The Attorney General of New Jersey is suing Glock.
What?
The Attorney General of New Jersey is suing Glock.
Why?
The days of an Austrian company putting profits ahead of the safety of American residents and law enforcement officers are over.
What a bunch. Why? Why now? This is the most random thing.
Because gun control stuff.
Gun control. Western nations aren't exactly ready for war. The USA is the only one that is. Well, because we carry everyone. We do the heavy lifting.
I just saw the shift of the cities in Riverside County.
What?
Looks like the only city in Riverside that moved left. Okay, never mind. I think there's 3 of them. Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, and Palm Desert. Palm Springs, that's obvious. I think Harris did better with the LGBT vote.
Oh, I think the exit polls are doing 20 points better with them.
Yeah, because I guess the culture war stuff. I think, actually, yeah, all 3 of those cities mentioned are in the Coachella Valley area.
Yeah, so
which I think Trump still improved there, but I think it's only among the Hispanics. Harris did a lot better with the whites in the Coachella Valley. So I think the predominantly white cities in the Coachella Valley moved left, and the predominantly Hispanic cities moved right, like India.
All right. People are saying that they need 14 votes for Burroughs to get in. Is that true for the Republican?
I guess. Oh, Indian Wells also moved left. My bad.
Let's see. The guy left politics to do a news commentary after all that happened. Yeah, to me that just seemed like they. The more you hear about this, the Matt Gaetz stuff, it sounds like they knew Gaetz was screwed with the report, so they just said, okay, you know what, hey, you're the Attorney General for a day. That's probably what happened. The speaker race in Texas is a shit show. Not all of the Dems support Burrows. Wait, really? So there's a chance we don't get this guy. There's a chance.
Hey, yeah, I would imagine most of them do, but there's probably some holdouts because they want a Democrat or nothing. Which Gene Wu might.
Gene Wu. Every time I hear that guy's name, yeah.
Early on, I thought he was going to run for Senate this year, and he ended up not. So I don't know. I think eventually he's going to run for higher office, but I don't know when. He might be waiting for Lizzie Fletcher to run for higher office, and then he'll run for that seat.
Let's see here. In other words, Hispanics are becoming smarter and whites are becoming dumber. Well,
yeah, because I think the whites in the Coachella Valley are old and very rich.
Yeah.
These are your Adam Kinzinger Republicans.
Yeah, these
like they voted for Reagan, they voted for Bush, but Trump's a meanie and Slava Ukraini, so they're voting for Harris, and they probably voted Democrat down ballot as well. So,
hey Rap, if MTG is a GOP nominee for Senate against Ossoff, how much do you think she would lose by? 5, 6? At minimum.
Pretty much. And she probably get very close in some counties that shouldn't be.
I mean, she underperforms it. I mean, didn't she do like 20 points worse in like northern Georgia or something crazy like that?
Yeah, she underperformed Trump again. I think by like 10 or something.
What?
Yeah, she underperformed Trump again.
My gosh.
Well, obviously, I don't know by how much. 10 or something. I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, you're not going to get that. I mean, that district's not going to be like single digit close, unless she like flat out did something to someone. But
let's see. The only culturally and politically progressive states that are left are Oregon, Washington, Colorado, Massachusetts. Well, there's other ones, Vermont.
Yeah, Vermont,
DC.
Yeah, I guess Maryland. Actually, I don't know.
Like the thing, like when we say, like, I know that sounds crazy for people to say like California, but like with California, yeah, the Democrats there are off the rails, but the average voter, like based on referendums, they're liberal leaning, I guess, but they're not like every single one is like AOC clone. They're not.
Mm-hmm. Massachusetts, even, I mean, that was one of the biggest like rightward shifts out of any state.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
But I think it's because a lot of the working class whites in certain parts of Massachusetts moved right, like in Fall River.
Massachusetts voted against cannabis this year. Wait, really? Wait,
what?
Hold on. Let me look this up. In Massachusetts, I don't believe you. Why do I not believe you? Massachusetts. Where are you at? Wait, hold up. There was one on minimum wage for tipped work. What the hell? Raise minimum wage for tipped workers. This measure would gradually increase wages for tipped employees over 5 years until it meets the state's minimum wage, whatever that be, in 2029. It failed by 30 points. What? So a minimum wage bill, a referendum in Massachusetts failed by 30.
For tips?
No, for tipped workers.
What is the minimum wage for tip workers in Massachusetts?
It's something. It's gotta be low. It's always lower. So.
Hold on. Let me look. $6.75.
So you're telling me this failed in Massachusetts? There's gotta be a catch here. There's gotta be some kind of catch.
How does that fail by 30? I mean, that had to lose. I mean, if it fails by 30, it has to lose in Boston.
It lost Boston by 30 votes.
I think Western Massachusetts tends to be more liberal, anyways. So, like,
only a couple townships voted for it. Like, there's got to be a catch. Like, people realize, oh, it's a scam.
The offer of the bill will tell people to vote against it, because that's what happened with the prison slavery bill in Louisiana not long ago. Its best county ended up being like an establishment suburban county outside New Orleans.
People hated question 5. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I live here. They would pool tips and there was a huge campaign against it by restaurants.
Mm.
Oh, they would pool. Wait, what? So they would force people to pool tips together?
Holy shit, are we still live? Are we back?
No.
Yeah, someone told us that some wage increase referendum failed in Massachusetts.
By 30.
Let's fucking go. We're so fucking back. The West is back.
It's an increased minimum wage for tipped employees.
Yeah, so, okay, AGN is saying that people hated question 5 because the bill would force people to pool tips. What the hell? Of course that would fail.
So
It won in Cambridge, but it not in Boston.
Yeah, so basically
Actually, wait, hold up. It was tied in Boston. Tied.
Yeah, no,
No
it failed by
one
30
by-
points. 30 votes.
30 votes.
So yeah, basically for those that don't know, that means that, you know, they would force people to pool tips together and like, oh yeah, some person worked his ass off to get these tips, and they got to pull together some scumbag that did nothing. That's what it means.
Yes, that's why it failed. It's best
Also,
township. I
Ralph,
think its best township was Camper.
Okay, go ahead, real text.
Okay, I think I see its best town. Okay, it wasn't Cambridge. I think it was Whitman, or maybe it was something else. I don't know.
Yeah, Cambridge by 20, by 30, if succeeded by.
Whitman, New Marlboro, Egremont. Okay, Egremont, that was 77-23. Yeah, so that's that. Was there another ballot measure in Massachusetts?
It does look like it. Whisk Golf for 5. Is saving Act 10 a winning message for Brad Schimmel to win the Wisconsin Supreme Court election? You gotta be Act 10. You gotta be careful with. I personally support it. I think it was a net positive, but
Oh, Missouri.
A lot of people
What
don't
is
like
such
it.
a thing?
No, just run. Dude, I don't even know what he should run on.
guns.
You know, just
guns.
guns. Do that then.
Run on
what
nothing
I
but
will
guns.
Hilario, thanks you for your endorsement. We're glad you endorsed them. We need to get Hilario over the edge in February. If anyone in chat lives in Milwaukee County and you're not registered, join the Milwaukee GOP immediately. It's $20 a year, totally affordable.
Yeah, vote for Hilario. Yeah, for those that don't know, the chairman of the Milwaukee GOP is a great guy. I'm gonna talk to him. Maybe we might be on the show eventually. I don't know yet, but he is a great leader. Great leader of the Wisconsin Milwaukee GOP, and I support
next
him.
week I'll take my computer to the office and we can both be on at the same time. We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, if you live in Milwaukee, become a Republican. All right, go vote for him.
Register so we can vote for Hilario. He needs to be reelected immediately. That's what's fucking needed.
The fact is, like, are they trying to challenge him or something? Like,
yeah, woke people.
Dumbasses. He literally
yeah,
swung Milwaukee
that,
right. Give me a second. Let me pull this up.
Orlando Owens. Like Orlando Owens.
Oh, gosh.
Orlando Owens. Yeah, actually, everyone on Twitter, remember these names. Orlando Owens, Purnima Nath. Everyone on Twitter right now needs to go make fun of these people because Hilario wants these people being put on the spot even if you don't live in the county, because he wants them to become so much of a laughingstock that at the convention we can say, look, even these people from out of county are calling these people out. They're a liability for the party. So Purnima Nath on Twitter, Orlando Owens on Twitter, go there and meme the shit out of them. Find the craziest shit they've said, and believe me, there's a hell of a lot. Especially on Purnima's page.
Yeah, these people are like nuts. Some of these people, I've learned more about
Nath,
them.
by the way, is a bigot who hates Christians and Muslims and wants like all of them to die and get out of India.
Get out of India? What?
She's an India first Republican. She thinks that like Trump is betraying the Hindus by appointing the Sikh lady.
These people are nuts.
Yeah, Hindu first, Hindu American conservatism. That's what's happening at the Milwaukee GOP. Hindu nationalist politics in the Milwaukee.
This is nuts.
We need to get these people out. So everyone, go to those Twitter pages and let's make a fucking mockery out of them, so we can make sanity take over. Remember when the DeSimps were talking about bringing sanity back to the party?
You know what? I think I'm going to lead a campaign on Twitter to get these people exposed. You know what?
That's what we should do. That's what we need, Raph. That's exactly what we need.
All right, so I'll listen, guys. Anyone that follows my Twitter, which you should go follow. I'll be bringing up some interesting stuff with these guys the coming days. So
Hey,
Yeah,
Rap, I
send
was
a bunch of stuff. I'll send you a bunch of stuff,
yeah,
Rap, dude.
yeah. Luke,
Add me
send me some
back
of the
to the
stuff.
friend on Discord, by the way, Rap.
What?
Add me back.
okay. All right,
Add me
Rap.
back to the friend on Discord. You still haven't done it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right, Rap. So I was scrolling on NBC through these referendums. I saw one in Arizona to decrease the minimum wage for tipped workers.
What?
This is a referendum that would decrease the minimum wage for tipped workers.
Where? Which state?
Arizona.
Decrease the minimum wage.
It failed by 49 points.
What a surprise.
And it lost every single county.
Openly vote for that, of course.
Like boomers, probably. That.
All right.
Let me
people
see.
might
Let me
vote against
see what the best
it.
county
No
was.
one's gonna vote to decrease it.
Who would vote to decrease it?
Me?
The best county was Apache.
That explains it. What? Yeah, so what the hell? Who proposed this?
Did it
Probably
pass in
from
any
Greenwood, I
county?
thought.
No, it failed everywhere. It got killed.
Yeah. Its best county was Apache,
This
which I think is
proposed-
actually a Democrat
This
county.
proposed measure would allow for employers to pay up to 25% less than the minimum wage to employees whose compensation comes mainly from tips. Let me guess, some boomer Reaganite proposed this.
Probably so.
And I'm gonna look
Like
at the other
Like some
referendums.
trigger you
Bear
show.
Pundit proposed this. He lives in Arizona.
Who?
The Bear Pundit.
Oh gosh.
He's the John Duarte PF. Don't we love John Duarte? The fucking immigration the liberal on immigration, who underperformed Trump by 7. With mass deportations now won that district.
All right,
But he-
SOVN for 27. Rare W for Biden for giving us Christian imagery in DC. Well, no, I think that was a court order. They didn't allow it. But yeah, it's the first time they allowed Christian imagery on Christmas. So it is a W. All right. Rap, look at the Massachusetts psychedelics referendum in the New York Times. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. What is this going to show?
Breaking news: Jay Station has endorsed Brad Schimmel for Wisconsin Supreme Court. We're so back, dude.
Who did?
Jay Station.
Let's go.
I'm kidding. Jay Station. You guys remember Jay Station?
A little bit.
He was the guy who faked his girlfriend's death for YouTube views.
What?
Remember? And then he summoned her at 3 a.m.
Bruh.
He was one of those guys.
What a lunatic.
We should get him to start endorsing Democrats so that Democrats lose.
That's real. Alright. Yeah, I'm not finding anything about this. Hold up. Yeah, in Massachusetts, apparently the psychedelics referendum failed. What?
Oh, it wasn't the weed referendum, it was the psychedelics?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. We have breaking news. Trump says he loves Italy.
What?
He loves Italy.
Wow.
What a surprise to everyone.
Well, yeah, because Elon Musk, who's in his administration, is probably going to be dating the Prime Minister of Italy soon.
Oh,
The Lubbock County GOP has endorsed Burrows for Speaker of Texas.
boo!
Is
Lubbock
he better
County,
than?
that's actually a pretty big county, Lubbock.
Wait, is he better than? Who's
No,
the guy?
Burrows is their Democrat choice. He's the Democrat rhino pick.
Let's see here. There's a huge, that was a huge upset. Nobody expected shrooms to actually fail in Massachusetts. Well, that just shows you that people don't support this shit. Outside of like Colorado.
It probably passed by a landslide in Cambridge, but
All right.
Massachusetts is Massachusetts is an interesting state because it's Irish. It's fucking Irish Catholics. Like, they're not the most religious. They're pro-choice, but like these people aren't gonna vote for like fucking hipster like fucking nonsense. Especially like Boston, maybe, but even Boston, like Boston's unique compared to major cities. Even liberal newspapers say Boston's like a racist shithole. Like liberal papers will say
Well,
that.
I mean, they're not wrong.
It failed by 13. It failed by 13.
All I'll say is there's a reason Boston moved like 11 points right. Okay, let's be honest. There's a reason. And apparently ice in Boston is like that's the one place that does its job, I heard. Like they apparently go fucking crazy in Boston.
So it's not Boston that's the problem. It's the like rural Western Massachusetts and like
Yeah, because there are a bunch of retiree boomers who don't have to live near any of the problems.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. If anyone got more super chats, more questions, concerns, comments, or any more super chats, send them now. Last call for super chats, folks.
I'm trying to find a map for.
If you don't give rap super chats, then Milo Zeman is gonna come to your house and arrest you.
All right, here we go. I think I found the map. All right, there we go.
What map?
This is for the referendum.
Milo Zeman is gonna call you a mentally impaired individual.
Who?
If Milo Zeman, my PFP.
Oh gosh.
He called pro-Tibet protesters mentally impaired individuals.
Okay. Legalizing psychedelics. It actually did pass in Boston by like 5. It passed in Cambridge by 15.
Jeez.
And then it did better in Western Massachusetts, but
All right.
and it passed in Salem because all the boomer
Charlie Baker won Boston, so there were Charlie Baker on psychedelic mushroom voters. Those exist.
And
he did so good there.
That's where all the liberals
that, dude. People who voted for Charlie Baker voted for psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah.
I wonder if there are any
Salem, Massachusetts. What an interesting place that is. What has Salem even turned into? Is it like a liberal women hotspot because of all the witch stuff?
Yeah, I heard like everyone there is lesbian. Oof. That's what Boston Nationalists told me.
All right.
But they're probably
where all the fat women it's probably where all the fat women live that bought all those Handmaid's Tales stuff.
Oh yeah, the Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, when you go to when you look at like the sizes for those, it would be like the most common is like an XXL.
Yeah, it's like sold out.
That Salem is probably where they all bought them because that's where the liberal women live.
All right, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here for now. I hope everyone enjoyed. What? What, Luke?
Happy beginning of Hanukkah. I think that starts today.
Is it?
I don't know. I think.
Hanukkah starts. No, it starts in. It starts in
20 on the 26th. 26th.
Oh, stupid! I thought it was today. I'm a low IQ.
Hudson Dean for 5. I saw a picture of Bill Clinton. He looks worse than Biden. Well, living with Hillary all those years does that to you.
Oh yeah, John Fetterman also endorsed Stefanik for UN ambassador.
He's gonna vote for all of them, I think.
No, he's gonna vote against Kash Patel, and I think Kash Patel is gonna be a full-on party line vote. That's what that one's gonna be.
And Nancy Pelosi is working to tank AOC's bid for the top Democrat spot on the House Oversight Committee.
Let's go. The Civil War continues.
Yeah, and she's endorsing. She's making calls for Jerry Connolly.
The most schizophrenic coalition is probably going to be RFK's confirmation.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be a shit show.
Republicans don't trust him because he's pro-choice, but he's getting a bunch of Democrats to vote for him, so it's going to be...
You're trading like John Cornyn for Bernie Sanders and Cory Booker.
You'll probably get a few others. Warren, I have a feeling Warren and Fetterman will probably back him.
Yeah. You sure about Warren?
Slotkin wouldn't back him, but Slotkin might back like some of the more neocon picks because she's a neo-lib.
You sure Warren would back RFK?
We'll see.
Potentially.
Surely. All right, magic show for 3.5. Colorado shift of right is so cursed. I don't know how the hell Trump accomplished that. He did better than Joe did.
Well, I mean, Joe O'Dea. I think. I mean, he trashed Joe O'Dea, I think, before the election. So
Yeah, I know, but still.
Well, no, Joe O'Dea lost by like 14. The Senate race in Illinois was closer than the Senate race in
Yeah.
Colorado. Like, no, the Senate race in New York was closer than the Senate race in Colorado. Screw Illinois. Like, O'Dea was awful.
yeah. All right, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
I'm a Joe O'Dea national populist. We exist.
All right, so thank you everyone. Again, go subscribe, share with your friends, hit the bell. Follow and subscribe on my Twitter also. I finally got subscriptions. So
Smash that like button.
yeah, if you guys want to see unfiltered content on stuff I can't really talk about on YouTube, go subscribe on my Twitter. I'll be posting
Yeah,
soon.
follow him too because we're gonna destroy the woke mob that is.
Yeah, I didn't realize that bad. I did not realize it was that bad. So
yeah, we're gonna start a social media campaign over the next few months. That is our goal over the next few months, and then after that, it's to get Brad Schimmel elected. Join it. Join the rap mafia on Twitter. We're gonna become a growing army. We're gonna cook. Not like Ryan Cook though. That's a different kind of cook. We're gonna cook the real American way.
All right.
all right, Mega Bears has been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much. All right, we'll see you guys in the next stream video or whatever. We should have a stream tomorrow, I'm guessing, but we'll see if anything happens. Nothing ever happens.
Don't say that. Last time you said that South Korea had a coup and Bashar fell. Don't say that.
All right. All right, we'll see you guys next stream video, whatever. Godspeed.